Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? I'm going to turn this up a little bit. I don't know how you can hear me. Thanksgiving's done all over, all the continued gratitude that everybody sent out to family and hopefully to the world and America. So here we are on Friday, and I will start. I can only go to about 11:10. So it may not be an issue today if everyone's out on Black Friday sales. So we'll see. So I wish you all had a wonderful holiday and spent quality time with your family. And how much better than that can it get after such a long time that we weren't able to meet and greet our families? All right. So we're going to call in all the angels, all the masters, all the any higher beings that come with a message. I saw someone else sent me an email that they were doing angel messages, that they were doing them to talk about the purpose. So that's good. That's wonderful. I don't tend to want to limit the scope in what can be spoken to whatever it is that you're going to need. But I do call them in with that intention, that they come with something that whoever asks needs. So here we go. I think I had a little speech planned, but can't remember it. So let's get in here and get going and start enjoying all the beautiful energy. So good morning, Chase and Silver 1111, Barbara Ward, and happy birthday. It's your birthday today. Wow. It's always a powerful time when you get to be blessed for the truth of who you were as a small spirit coming into the world. And Carrie, good morning. Christina, very good morning. Prime 3, are you off today? Sharon Stipe. And that's where we're at right now. All right, so Chase, let's see who's coming for you today. Yes. I will let everybody know now, I see a lot of share from angels today. So they're the healing angels that carry harps and little mandolins and that type of thing. So I guess they're here for someone. So Chase, I'm going to say to you, you need to be around mountains and the trees. Now, that doesn't specifically say, like, go out west or wherever. And here comes the angel who's bringing this to me. So let me tell you what had come to me before she walked all the way over. Think of what could possibly be mountains in your life. And understand trees are about community, especially the big redwoods. They're all laced together underneath the earth as a community. So I think this is about a change in perception for you about how to look at things and how to see them. And I think that's going to help you unravel how you move forward on your journey than before. And she says to me, things aren't always as they seem. And this message today, do you remember those little viewfinders? Well, I don't know how old you all are. That you used to put in and look at pictures. Things aren't always set in stone like a viewfinder. Like, that's the picture, that's what it means. If you, as a young child, could have taken that message and seen way beyond it and what other possibilities it had and what it could mean, life would be different. So they're giving you this gift as they hand you a viewfinder. It certainly isn't going to have the little rotary card to put in, but it's going to be over the eye so you can begin to focus differently and have a different awareness come into the mind of what's really before you. So be with the mountains within yourself. Be with the large trees that are deep within the earth. They all are desiring to speak differently to you, and what that will do is change your journey. Change it to a greater ease, a greater flow, peace, and a new rhythm. So, many blessings to you. This angel is a light peach, and what you will be giving back to her is, when you can allow this to happen, her coloring will become deeper and richer. No matter who we are in the world, there's growth, and her growth will be from a light pink, a deeper enrichment of this truth as she can support you and allow this to happen. So, many blessings to you, Chase. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. All right, Silver 1111. Now, this message for you includes a little bit of a teaching. This is one of your master teachers that come in with you, and it is a chemistry one. And why I say that is because they have the glasses on and they got their, much like you, their tablet and a pen, and he's attempting to make not only a communion, but an instruction to the phagocytes. Everyone has little phagocytes deep within the body that if something's not working, it's because the phagocytes either have given up or aren't paying attention, and they're not doing the work that they were given to do from the beginning of when you existed. So for a lot of us, phagocytes is a piece of what we need to ask to function. So this is your message here today, Silver, is she's sharing with you about the phagocytes so you can begin to call them in and have it come to you. Where and what do you need to say to spurn the phagocytes to start working appropriately for not only a greater well-being, but for a greater health. So it is a she, and she wears her hair wore back in a bun, and I'm going to say her name is Claire. So she is the teacher that is desiring to work with you to instruct the phagocytes on how together in the trilogy of you're going to make movement and miracles happen. So many blessings to you, Silver 1111. All right. So, Barbara Ward, the birthday girl. We'll certainly send out a message of great thanks and appreciation for giving you your fire of life on your birthday and having once more another beautiful being of light be upon their journey as you awaken and move things for everybody who's willing to take that in as part of their journey. So, on your birthday day, let's see who's coming and what they choose to give to you today. All right. So, I see an angel that just doesn't have colorful wings. that are like a rainbow, but everything she has on around her is rainbow. So to me, rainbow is about manifesting and then also about rhythm. So there is a rhythm that you're living in that finds you exactly where you are. So I want you to contemplate that for a moment. And yes, and she gives you this broad hat, a hat with a brim, and puts it upon your head so it can begin to align to the frequencies of this rhythm. Rhythm in how you think, how you choose to be in your heart, how your body functions and moves into the world, how you contemplate things that are important to you, and maybe that will shift in this process. So much brings you into what am I putting out into the world? How did I get here? And she has a beautiful, sweet, I want to say laughter, but it's not quite an all-out laughter. It's just a sweetness that comes in her smile. For not too many people take the time to think the things that she's saying to you. That it's about rhythm. How did you get here? And then what can you change in ways you know you can change, which is thought and perception, and how you let your heart love. So these are powerful things. And as I speak of the heart, I get a whiff real quickly of Mother Mary's energy, who wants to bless you for the time you and her spent in creating your beautiful heart. So it's a time to remember all these things. And in this first 7 days, see what you might choose to perceive differently in your world and choose to step differently upon the earth in your world, and how to bring that into the cosmic part of your light spirit to be existent in the cosmos. Blessings to you, Barbara Ward. And once again, happy birthday. Carrie, good morning to you. All right. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. And so let's see what message comes here for you, Carrie. All right, they've been quite fast to me this morning. So today, this one, I'm starting to have to look and wait. Oh my. They're doing something again outside. It has to be comical, right? All the other time it's quiet. So there is a master teacher with an arm full of firewood for you. Now this is very interesting. And let me see what he's going to say. This is wanting to burn the fire of your passion. Very powerful. Passion lies in that creative spirit in the second chakra. And again, must be this day today. It's again about a deep orange and a fire energy in this second chakra. And burning away the fears of all the emotions that aren't even existent. They've just been made up by the personality of people to make excuses of feelings instead of loving their feelings and feeling comfortable in expressing them. So this fire wood is given to you in a special wood that will blaze up through you and your field into the cellular structure to help release these small emotional states inside of different cellular and the subconscious, which you've held that. So, very good. I hope you can hear me. Let me move this microphone closer. And I hope not to be too loud now, but there's a lot of noise happening somewhere outside. So, God bless them. So, Carrie, yes, they're bringing you the fire word to blaze and ignite the part of you that has not been completely dormant, but then been indecisive. So, in all this traveling, what is it your heart's guiding you to do with it all? You see, it's wanting you to move into that next step. What is it for? Why is it? And ask these questions as you start to burn this fire in your inner being. So many blessings to you. I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you. All right, Christina, good morning. Yes. All right, so let's see who's here for you today. And let's all remember that all the messages in some way touch everybody. And if they don't, then you let them lie where they are. But it usually creates a nice palette for all that comes. So here we are today, Christina, and an angel of aqua flavor of the throat she carries in her wings, and upon the voice that which she speaks of. Just like the throat can be from an aqua to a deep blue, the clarity of the greatest part of your throat is found in the magenta, the deep blue, not the aqua. So it is when that deep blue radiates, kind of like becomes like an abyss. There's no end to it. That's the desire. And in that, that which is spoken through the lips will be powerful truth. It will be truth that's beyond your own understanding, but the words come. So this is where you will get, but it's from here to there you have to get. And she wants you to accept this moment. That's your message today. To allow this aqua to run through your nadis, and as it does, and it clears and it loves, accept whatever moment that is. You know, part of the surrendering to God is just that. What is it about this moment? What message is God trying to say to you? What is it? What is it? What is it? And even that, when your mind gets cluttered by trying to figure that out, the moment has passed. So stop for a moment and take a deep breath and just observe the moment. Begin to use this beautiful coloring, which is usually the color of the higher heart, and let it have a clarity that it brings you. Many blessings. Good morning, Prime 3. Let me see. Nope, you're at work. Okay, I saw your response. Okay. Well, I hope you're able to listen now that I'm here to you. All right, Prime 3. Let's see what message comes for you today. There is an angel that brings it, and she is a green that's of the forest green. And have you ever seen where there's deep cliffs and there is either like a rope bridge or something that's been built to walk between them. She wants to say to you, you are one side and you need to get to the other in life. And it's a half-mile wide. And you can see the river far, far, far below, very, very small. And this is that which you aren't aware of, that fullness that comes in your throat and you're not sure what it is. It is, I can't even call it fear, it's a terror inside of yourself of having the wisdom to know that's the journey that you feel you must make. And hesitation isn't the word, it's much bigger than that. And she comes forward, bringing you this beautiful green energy to say, your mind is so active, and so it believes in the knowingness that it has frightened you. And that the part of you who doesn't want you to arrive, that would rather play the game continually, brings up these issues for you. So let's take a breath as you're standing there and admire the challenge you've set before yourself within the mind. And let's take that awareness down into the heart. And what really is that stands between you and the completion of achievement? It is the path. And yet the path, my friend, can look many ways. There need be nothing terrifying, fearful, or hesitation about it. Every day you wake up taking your foot and moving to the next place. And I understand that's what you think you do, but you must touch into the mind where this other piece lives within you in the subconscious and eliminate it. For that isn't, if you were to do that and achieve that, you still wouldn't feel accomplished, because that isn't what it is. So take a breath, move down into the heart, and contemplate on the word accomplished, spiritually accomplished, and see what it brings to you as she bathes you in the green frequency that germinates a new experience, germinates for the earth as it does for you. Many blessings, Prime 3. Good. So it is. True for a lot of us, right? That's why we're all one. Got to hurry up, got to get there, and it's got to look this good or it isn't worth anything. And it is the most simplicity and non-gala, like a gala, that is the true achievement. All right. Yes. And remember to do thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, do so, which I think I know everyone here, so let's see. This is Sharon saying hello to everybody. I want to see if you asked for a session. Nope, don't see that, Sharon. Adela, good morning. I don't see asking for a session. And why is that important? Because angels can only come help if you ask. They're not just allowed to intrude upon your life. And much gratitude to you, Silver. Oh, you're a tree hugger. Well, isn't that great? Carol Cook. All right, I'm sure there will be a message from the angels for you, Carol Cook. So let's go in and see who and what and why. Okay. It is a Native American that comes immediately. And she has the beaded band around her head. Mm-hmm. She is a shaman, and she has great wisdom. And she walks with eagle feather. She says, for a moment, let's contemplate a vision quest, which is you visioning and achieving. So, Carol Cook, she says, you have been one like me. You must set your sights to truth, not to better. Who's to say the heart you are and what you have is not enough? You must turn the dial to your heart to fullness. And in this life, when you were like me, you understood the birds. Yes, and that's why she brings in the name Eagle Feather. For there is an eagle which you still have contact with, and he stands upon a low tree. And he sings to you from a place of harmony. Yes. Matahea mohoshkiat na apo, ndishikite te tapa egia tana hete, hapapapa ketete chishite pomomo. He hatahapa hete, anakite hishapaha. Ha hete hishanama, le te papa hete shanamama metete. So in the next 7 days, at some point, stand in the openness and touch your heart, knowing that you hold an eagle feather. And let it speak to you. Let it show you. For you must eradicate the word failure from deep within you. Throughout time, it is hovered over the back of your shoulders, and it is now time to set it free, for there is no such thing. It is not a word or a truth for any human being. There is experiencing, there is living, there is breathing in and out, there is walking upon the journey, there is observing the sun and the warmth of the moon, there is feeling the grass between the toes. These are truths. There is none of this energy in the word failure. For each next breath you take, you achieve. You see? Carol Cook, a descendant of the great shaman who holds eagle feather. Ha mo hi ta hi po ha jo ha hi ne ki pete shata lete ha sha. She remembers when the white man ran across the river. They did not know to run with the paws of the cat. They ran like someone scared and frightened so we could hear. So you must contemplate yourself. How do you choose to walk forward upon your path? So that word failure in your perception haunts you. So we say, take the knife and cut it away from within the subconscious and let it be. Love the parts of you who choose to have it be the blanket that they wear. And choose to let the blood from within you that runs free to warm who you are and to become who you are and to set yourself free. Hatapaheshi. Carol Cook. Very good. Hope that speaks to you in some way. All right, Claire. Let's give you your message today. All right, so we have Claire. There is not much noise made on this next angel that comes towards us. I guess they're attempting to not make a lot of racket. So she brings you quietness, Claire. And her hands go up to the head, into the heart, and around your being. May there be quietness. She says you understand what she speaks. For there are many areas of your life that you can understand are loud, boisterous. I will say the word disturbing. She's seeking for another word, but I'm sure you will understand. So Claire, you must find that boisterous place inside you. For it is simply matching you. Yes. If this is not what you choose to live within the experience of your life, then you must heal it from deep within yourself. There is no need to have to receive attention. You need only be with yourself. There is no need to have to receive love from another, for you have more than enough love that can consistently grow from the heavens. And there is no need to walk loudly. To create boisterous. There is no fun truly in it. So, this gentle, quiet being blows a quiet light through your soul, through your humanness, through your spirit, reminding it of your truth. You are quiet, but you are not. In smallness, you are the best you can be each day. The best you can be each day is quiet. The ego is laid down to sleep. To honor who you are, to have respect for the truth you hold, to radiate the love that moves through you. Many blessings to you, Quiet One, Claire. Many blessings. All right. Prime 3 says, thank you. Everybody saying happy Thanksgiving. Hello to you. Carol says she has tears in her eyes. I do still have contact. So incredible. I understand. I see the pictures as you shared the language. We are visiting Arizona and could do this. How powerful is that, huh? Very good. Tony, good morning. All right. And let's see what else is. Remember, all messages in some way must touch everyone. And let's let that be true. And if it doesn't, let it go. Tony. I can see that I'm in Venice, and the canals and the water. And she shows me this deep violet angel, which violet is the highest color of the rainbow, highest developed. And she stands out near the water where it moves into openness. But she is in France. And as she sings, you can see the water respond. How do I put into words what it's like? It is going to be like when you sing, perhaps it's just Christmas songs, to be aware of how your body responds to the frequency, how it crescendos and releases and goes into relaxation. And this study that we're talking about is for you now is frequency. Your connection to the water. But that connection to the water brings you into the understanding of the frequency. It is everywhere. And we're encouraging you to look everywhere for it. And allow the part of you that's been holding it in your subconscious to get permission. Wake up. Let it come. Let you feel differently. And lovely thoughts, lovely images will support the frequency and supporting you feeling lovely, positive, and free. Ignite your heart in the light. Let the frequency sing. And know the love you bring. Let it be da ma di la da di la da di la la ye di la da ba di. It is not the words you sing, it's the frequency you hold. Is light all through the night. Let it be, let it be. So let it be. You know, I wore colors today for the sixth ray, ruby red and gold. And as I was singing, that ruby red and gold kept shifting one to another. Now, what is the ruby gold ray? It is a peace, and it is Jesus' ray. Just thought you might want to understand that. Very powerful. Very good. You're welcome, Carol. Tony says hi. Yes, Adela, you got it. You got to ask for the session, for the thing. So, Tony, let me know what, does that mean you're touched? Or you don't know what to say? All right. I remember I mentioned my daughter's name's in the middle is Adele, and you are Adele also. So let's see. Okay. So let's call forth an angel for you. And she comes forward with a big glass container of black liquid. And she says, this is sorrow for you. And she comes with an intention of releasing your sorrow. So as she asks for 3 packets of love and light from the heavens that come down in a pink packet, she pours the pink into this large jar of black sorrow. And then it becomes very large. And she's going to offer you to get within it. It's warm. And it's transforming. And it lifts you up higher. Like an elevator, it's just lifting you up in this tub of water that's now changing into love and light. I'm going to ask for 3 more packets of light to go into that water. So it is going and embracing and illuminating any thought that could be about sorrow. Whether it's a lost love, a lost family member, or a sadness and sorrow about yourself, whatever it is. Feel the warmth of the water. So there's an angel that's coming up there that's going to hold on to you as the big, huge tub of water now, which has transformed you, moves away and falls into the light. And then you are placed upon the platform. Your clothes have changed. Your shoes are different. But what you must ask yourself, will I allow myself to be free of sorrow? Maybe on a deep level that you're not even conscious of, but it's in there. So your choice now is for freedom, more happiness, more joy, lighthearted, a whole new perception. A whole new perception, not only about yourself, but your creation of the life around you. So she's showing me now remember how you get the big rolls of paper and you roll it out and you can draw? There's these images of your life and that you can go through and erase off the sad part, the sorrow part. And then start it and it will just hit a button and start rolling again. Yes, miracles can happen if you're willing. So, from where I sit, one level of the work is done. Now it is for you to change those thoughts, to change your present in the world, presence, and allow there to be joy. Many blessings. Very good. Good morning, Sandy. All right. All right. I hope you enjoyed that, Adela. So now we're going to Sandy. So an angel comes and she's quite noisy. And she's bringing you instruments. Many instruments. They are making sound. Not the most beautiful sounds I've ever heard, but perhaps purposeful. Seems like today's a lot about sound, doesn't it? Huh. I see you going into the woods with all these different instruments to make sound. And now I hear the violin. And you pick it up and you're going to say to me on one level, what am I doing? And I'm going to say to you on another level, I don't know. Perhaps the sound you make helps something within you move. Or what if it helps something in the earth shift? No, we're not going to make an earthquake, anything like that. But even like I spoke earlier, the trees all work together in community. Maybe it's shifting it on a plan level of the divine experience. So the violin, I can still hear it. And it is changing. It's becoming beautiful. And now she's saying to me, she's beginning to realize this is you, that she loves you, that you are love. And that all that loud noise and that frequency was all a distraction. That when I take you to a place, this angel, and have you be in a quiet place and start, and the violin becomes beautiful. It's all fascinating. And now it's like the leaves, instead of just blowing in the wind, they're moving and beat with the frequency of you and what you're playing. Can this be so? It can be so. Is it manifested yet in your world? No, but you could. See, that whole limited perception of, well, I've never heard or seen of that before, so it must not be real, is wrong. It isn't the truth. It's how much faith and belief you have. It is never stated that you have to remain from one minute to the next who you were a minute ago. Change is inevitable, and we are always offered change. Hear the violin, and maybe it seems distant to you now, but it will become you. You know, I never played a violin, so I'm only sharing what I'm sensing she's saying to you, and become the beautiful instrument God gave you. Become the beautiful instrument God gave you to radiate love, faith, and believing. And so be it. Sandy, many blessings. Wow, that was beautiful. I hope you got that. All right. Okay. Jay says, Sharon Sipe, I think she missed your question. Let her know. Did I miss sharing, asking for a reading? Let me look back. I did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. There's no one helping me today, so you just have to ask me. So let me go where I was before I forget. Okay. Thank you, Chase. Now I gotta find where you said that statement. I went too far. All right, so this is for Sharon. All righty, dighty. Tony says, oh my God, tears, that was beautiful. Love you. All right. So, Sharon. Here we go. Let me give you a tip. Next time, make the angel what you asked, reading you asked in the beginning, because I don't have time to sit and read all the comments to know that they're different than hellos. So thank you very much. All right. And the master in a velveteen royal blue robe comes up here and puts his hand out to you. Very masterful. And I'm going to say to you, it's Ascended Master El Morey of the first ray, blue ray. And he speaks about who he is, which is the Elohim of the first ray, the will to do. Understand that ascended masters don't speak to beings personally, but they speak about that which they're here for. The will to do is about decision making, surrendering to God. So, Sharon, Amore is quite a touted after master to come. And we must want to think, where are you not surrendering? Where are you not letting go of what you think life is and allow life to become more? So the first equation to attain is being rooted. Yes. Becoming very rooted upon this earth plane as you and yourself, who you are today, and loving and embracing all of who that is. And as you become that rooted self, decide in that desiring to learning more, to surrender and allow God come in and be with you. Now, he says to all people, it's time to let go of frivolousness, of deciding that which is outside of yourself fills the inside of you. And that is not a truth. That which will fill yourself is the love of self and the love of God. That which is more than plentiful for every soul, for every single soul upon this earth. And that majority of you all keep it from you by being everywhere else. There is nothing that ever said that you were not all enough to have it all. So, Ray 1, the will to do. What are you willing to do, Sharon, to become that? Become rooted deep into this earth, for this is where you are at this time. It's not to say you haven't been other places, I know. But become rooted and begin to feel a wholeness as you begin to reach out and speak or know or hear the essence of God's vibration. So, this is your message today. As if we would allow, he would go into a couple hours of explanation to this. But perhaps best for you to look up El Morey on the internet, if you choose, and about loving the self. Many blessings to you, Sharon. Decision to do. I don't happen to have the blue on today. Today, it was ruby and gold. 6th ray. All right. I think I am at Sahima. I hope you enjoy that, Sharon. You'll have to write and let me know. Hello, everyone. It's evening in Cape Town. Is there a message? Yes. All right. I hope your preparation for Christmas is going well. Let's see what is here today. I see you upon the beach, and there is an angel walking with you. She walks 2 steps to the right of you every day, she says. Every day. And she wears the deep violet wings also. Manifestation. She is working with you on your perception. Perception in the 3rd eye in alignment with the heart. It's interesting. She hands me a bar of soap, and I will hand that to you. It is the fragrance of lavender, of course. So what she would like you to do is call on the violet flame, the gift brought by Saint Germain, and take, when you're in the shower, that violet soap and scrub in the boil of the violet flame. So you're not only cleansing with the physical skin, but also with the deep part of the energy of your being. For it is the boil that creates the bubbles of energy. And then take a swim into the ocean when you are done. Certain to dunk your head 3 times and feel the fresh renewment. Perhaps once a week you can do this gift. And it all can be done within the mind's eye. Remember, you don't have to physically go to the ocean. So she's bringing you the lavender soap, the essence of the violet and the wings, calling forth the violet flame in and around you, and scrubbing with the violet flame and the energy of the boil, purifying, cleansing, letting go, transforming all cause, core, and effect of anything separating you from your truth. And so be it, Sahima. Many blessings, powerful message. Terry Renner, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Would you like an angel reading? Let me see. Now, Adela, you got to know, I have a sister named Joyce. You were wrapped up in all my family. How about that? Very good. Good morning, Marby. Frida. Your birthday's coming shortly. Well, shorty is good than not having one. Oh. Sandy says she will think long on that message. Oh, I skipped something here. All right. All right. Frida. She had a good Thanksgiving. And you may have an angel message. So we have about 7 or 8 more minutes if you haven't asked. Thank you, Barbara Ward. All right, for Frida. All right. Your angel comes in all white. So we know from past experience she's very close to God. And she hands you first one white feather, and then I see that she hands you kind of like a special, beautifully wrapped box of many. And these are to be used for your healing. First, I would like you to take your first feather you give her, and she's motioning for you to just rub it through the throat area. Close your eyes so that your perception can show you there is a lot of darker frequency here. And that rubbing the white feather through it acts like a little dusty thing and picks it up, and then use it in the back also. Why are these two first she's coming to you for? Is because this is your expression of God, your throat chakra, which is very powerful in what she's about, being the vessel of his expression in the world. So here she's wanting you to bring clarity of a greater sense into the world by releasing. And you can give that feather to the angels and grab a new one from your box of them she gave you. And there is more. And there is a magic in those feathers. That as long as you're willing and using it, it will release what comes forward. Yes, I can feel you're starting to breathe better. And in the back of the neck again, too, a lot of tightness, a lot of burdens held there. Let them go. Neck crack. I don't know if yours is, but allow the relaxation. I usually use 3. Give that one to an angel standing there on the other side, and remove one more pure one, and begin to clean again in the front. And the back, I think, the lower C3, C4 area. Very good. Very good, Frida. Now it is your gift from an angel of God. Many blessings. Okay. Okay, there's your message. Always again, just in time. Because I have time for one more. That's it. And Terry? You are it. All right, Terry. First, there is discussion here, Terry, of whether you worked with your jar and had perceptions, awarenesses beyond. But now we'll move forward. So I have Serapis Bay walking forward. He remembers you from Luxor. Another time. Another period of life where you have ascended. Dietapa. Dietapa. Nikapa. Dietapa. No. So I ask him his message. So there is a place within your heart that has an opening that you can walk into, and the walls are that of the Egyptian dialogue. It is all about you. It is who you were, who you've been, your journey, your conflict. He remembers your struggle in one of the diving into the water and finding yourself out and up and not quite making it. And required time. So there is much there for you to learn. But the real quest will be, what do you do with it when you read it? Will you be humble with it? Will you embrace it and love yourself? And that is where he stops talking. So, powerful place inside the heart, Terry. I hope you are where I see it now. It is a teacher, not a place to visit. So, when you begin, know you must end the readings. Be aware in consciousness of feeling your nature throughout the while. And its response, perhaps a pen and pencil may be necessary. Many blessings to you upon this journey, Terry Renner. Blessings. We'll be grateful to the masters who came and joined us on this day, to all the angels, and to Mother, Father, God, and to all who are here to listen, to allow their hearts to grow and their consciousness to rise, and to find peace in the weekend ahead of you. Yeah, Pushaboo. So, Mar, I'm so sorry I had a limited time today, and I'm 4 minutes over. You had a cat named Theo? Oh my goodness. That's amazing, Adela. So, Mar, come on Monday, and I'll have plenty of time to continue on. I can see you were on by 11:05, but I'm so sorry. You're welcome, Frida. You're welcome, Terry. And I will send you blessings. Yeah. So, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Sunday is Ascension Day, so probably by tomorrow, Saturday, we'll have the connections on if you want to pay to come, or they're quite, both Theophilus and I do it together. So it's quite an experience of growth. So I hope that some of you will choose to come. I have to skedaddle. I'm kind of booked all day, moving Thursdays over to Friday. So many blessings. Know how much I love you, and I hope you all had a great holiday. And it's not really over yet. You got a couple more days, right? So many blessings from all of our heart and from all the angels and the masters. God bless. Thank you.